Let me ask you a simple question. How much time have you spent perfecting your WooCommerce checkout? For most store owners, it's the last thing they think about. But for the customers, for the people who actually give you money, it's the last thing they see before actually completing their transaction. So if it's clunky, that customer is gone. Today we're diving into how to take your checkout from a conversion killer to a conversion machine. Roughly 7 out of 10 customers abandon their carts. That's not a product issue. It's a checkout issue. The default WooCommerce checkout isn't optimized for speed, clarity, and mobile user experience. So let's be sure we fix that. And if you're a business trying to scale, we'll show you where to draw the line and bring in expert help. Your goal is simple: make the checkout fast and brainless. You don't need 18 form fields, and you don't need a multi-step maze. What you need is a clean one-page checkout. Now here are some recommendations for that. Use a plugin like Checkout WC to simplify your checkout layout. Keep fields limited to only having essential information. Nothing kills conversions like forcing a login before purchase. Make sure you enable guest checkout on your store. Let the people who give you money do it without having an account. Here's how you do that. Inside of your WooCommerce dashboard, go to Settings. And then under Settings, go to Accounts and Privacy and make sure you check Enable Guest Checkout. More than half of your website traffic is mobile. If your checkout is not optimized for small screens, you're simply losing sales. Here's some fixes you can focus on. Make sure you test your website on actual mobile devices, not just responsive previews inside of a browser. Use plugins like Fluent Checkout that prioritize mobile user experience. Make sure you compress your images on your website and make sure you're running scripts for speed. Don't make it hard. Offer options: Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, and Buy Now, Pay It Later. Here are some tools you can use. Use WooCommerce Payments, Stripe, or Braintree on your regular checkout. And you can integrate BNPL providers like Klarna, Afterpay, or Affirm. Customers abandon your store when the website lags or feels sketchy. Make sure you use fast hosting and display trust signals. Now here's a checklist you want to consider. Hosting. For your website hosting, use Kinsta, WP Engine, or similar premium managed hosting. For a caching plugin, make sure you use WP Rocket or W3 Total Cache. Make sure you're displaying trust badges, SSL certificates, and make sure the refund and return policies are clearly displayed. Now remember, checkout optimization isn't a one-time job. You need to track it and tweak it. Now here are some tools you can use. Google Analytics 4 for your funnel tracking. Google Optimize or Google Convert for A and B testing. Watch where your users drop off and test your call to action copy. Check your button colors and your form lengths. Now in conclusion, your checkout is where browsers become buyers. And if you want to do this yourself, follow the steps we've outlined. But if you're growing fast and you need a reliable team to implement this and scale, we'd love to help.